when most people think about Hershey, Pennsylvania, they think about chocolate, right? They think about Chocolate World, Chocolate Town, right? Everybody knows Hershey's chocolate. But that hospital system is such a huge part of the community. Not only, employing tons, thousands upon thousands of people, but also helping so many families in the area through some of the toughest times that they have. Children's Hospital in Central PA does great work for the community, and it's usually that hospital's needed when families are kind of at their worst or have something traumatic happen. So yeah, my name is Mick Melocheck. I'm a managing associate and financial advisor at Financial Growth Partners. When I was 7 years old, so about 35 years ago, I was attacked by a dog. Just one of those situations, wrong place, wrong time kind of thing. But it was a pretty significant injury. And when the ambulance took me to my local hospital, my injuries were too extensive for the local hospital to deal with. So they had to rush me to Hershey Medical Center, and they have a children's hospital there. They rushed me into surgery. They were able to save my leg, basically did a limb salvage surgery on me. Something like 200-300 stitches later, multiple skin grafts, all that fun stuff. The staff there, they were great. My memories from that experience, even 35 years later, I don't really remember being scared or frightened or nervous, anything like that. What I do remember is, how well they treated me. They brought me a Nintendo into my hospital room. They hooked it up to my TV so I could play all day if I wanted to. The staff would have wheelchair races with me down the hallways. They brought, Ronald McDonald in to, perform for us. And those are the things that I remember, even, with such a traumatic, experience, right? But this is a career change for me, and I was in physical therapy for a long time. I really wanted to help people that went through something like I had when I was a young kid, because it's not an easy thing to deal with physically and emotionally. So when I was changing careers, I knew that I would have to still be helping people, in some aspect, but healthcare just wasn't for me anymore. I just kind of got burned out with it. One of the charities that the hospital uses is called Children's Miracle Network. They provide things, they provide such a wide array of things for the hospital, for the patients, but not only for the patients, but for the families as well. They provide life-saving equipment. They provide, daily essential things. Most of the time, families aren't necessarily preparing to be in the hospital after something tragic happens. So simple things, from chapstick to deodorant to free meal vouchers at the cafeteria, all the way up to things like pediatric ambulances. My vision is to, certainly give back to the community as best as humanly possible. Would like to try and raise some money, help Children's Miracle Network out where we can as an individual office, but also as an overall firm, and start helping give back to these communities that we serve on a daily basis. This 2024 will be the first year of trying to take this on and tackle something like this. So it's exciting, it's a little nervous at the same time, but hopefully, starting off small, maybe some fundraising events, some charity events, whatever we can come up with for the 2024 calendar, but certainly would like to be able to raise $5,000 for next year, and hopefully doubling, tripling that each and every year as we go on. But yeah, hopefully more and more people get involved, and it grows every year, and we can kind of ingrain in the community a little bit more and kind of give back where we can.
So Mick, if you had one ask for those watching today, what would it be?
Yeah, so I think my ask would be, certainly help where you can. Click the link below. There's a page that's set up to, help track some of these funds. There's also, when you click on that page, you'll actually see, where your money's going, some of the things that it's being donated to. Anything, again, from, toys to help kiddos, be distracted during their procedures to, an ambulance for the hospital.